Hello.
Something seems to be missing.
Mm.
Can't help but notice that my presence in this shrine is somewhat limited.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you're here?
I was just having a look. I hadn't seen it yet.
And what do you think?
Uh, I think it's nice.
Certainly better than just a shrine to Odin.
Yes.
Still lacking.
Mm. I didn't know if maybe. Mm, I don't know. I don't know if they're finished or not.
So many gods. Yet, no Loki. Should I be offended? Should I
Not
be
sure.
vengeful? Should I set this place on fire?
Mm, not yet, at least.
Not yet.
Maybe they have. Well, maybe they have something extra special planned. I don't know.
Oh, Gita. Always so positive. Always so hopeful.
Mm. Well, you have spoken to them, have you not?
That I did.
I doubt they would intentionally leave you out. Seeing as they are the ones who are intent on including all the gods.
I'll make my visit here tomorrow. If my statue isn't here, I'll show them the true extent of my power.
I see. How did it make you feel walking in here?
Hard to describe.
Mm.
Like a family dinner.
Mm.
You know what it's like.
No, I do not.
Well, let me describe it for you. During a family dinner, there is always one who's happy to see everyone. There is always one who doesn't care. There are always two who argue with each other, and the rest are trying to make sure that the entire place doesn't end up on fire.
I see.
And then there is one who just locks himself in his room, scheming, waiting for the stupid dinner to end. Apparently that's me.
You don't like to attend the dinners.
No, I'm busy, Gita.
I see.
And soon I will show you what I've been working on. I'm almost ready. One of my many plans will finally come to fruition.
Are people going to get hurt?
Yes, but they will become better because of it. The
I see.
experience will transform them.
So you're teaching everyone a lesson, as you do.
Last time you were in my shrine, you spoke of two friends, the ones with hoods on from Camelot. My hound attacked them. They were
Yes.
spying on our conversation.
They are, well, one of them. I'm not sure who the second one was. I can only take a guess. The one I know is a scout. It's what he does. He scouts the lands, and he said that he did not mean to spy, but he was waiting to see if he could get my attention and say hello. But he thought it was quite an important conversation and didn't want to interrupt. He did not know that it was you that I was talking to.
Does your king know that you're fraternizing with the enemy?
I am not fraternizing with the enemy, no, but I would rather not hurt them because they could kill me much quicker than I can kill them. So being polite is the better option in that one.
I agree.
Last time I saw him and his friend in the jungle, I was picking flowers and he came right up behind me. He could have killed me if he wanted to. I would have had no defense. But instead, he laid down his weapon in front of me, asked me to hold on to it while we had just a light conversation.
Charm seems to be one of your strongest weapons. Who needs a sword when you have such a pretty face and sweet words to enamor your opponents?
I do not think I'm charming.
Really? Then who do you think you are?
I don't know.
Where do you
Naive.
see your main strengths?
I I feel like my greatest strengths are also my greatest weaknesses. I like to see the good in people. I don't like to believe the worst things that people tell me. I feel like that's also a very big weakness.
It can be both. You are the one who decides whether it's a strength or a weakness. If it fuels you to do what is right, what you think is right, then it's a strength. If it holds you down from doing things that are important, it's a weakness. So what is it, Gita?
Well, I think it's a strength.
Then it is settled. You see your kindness as a strength, while others see it as weakness. Yet, from what you told me, your kindness saved your life.
Yes, on many occasions.
including when you were dealing with me. It is a
Oh,
defense mechanism, but it wouldn't work if we were trying to fake it. Everyone could see through the charade. It is who you truly are.
mm,
I wonder.
mm.
Nothing.
Well, that's not very fair.
And what are you going to do about it?
Well, nothing.
Exactly.
What can I do?
You can do plenty of things, Kira.
Hmm.
You just need to stop being so afraid.
I like to think of it as cautious.
Caution can protect you, but it will not help you achieve great things. For that, you need courage.
Mm. Courage can lead to stupidity, though. I know
So
many
can
people.
caution.
That is true.
You wanted to mention an example.
Oh no, I was just going to say I know many people with great courage who mm, still run out and do silly things that could get them killed without thinking about the consequences. Or maybe without caring about the consequences.
Grimnir, Toke, Dora, your sister.
Yes. They are too prideful to be cautious.
Perhaps they don't have enough to lose.
Mm.
Or that is what they think. Maybe they think that this world will be better without them. Maybe that is why they put their lives on the line.
Mm. I think they just assumed that their lives were not on the line.
So they're just stupid,
Mm.
ignorant, and selfish.
I don't know what they are. The more I try to figure people out, the more they push against it and do something completely out of the ordinary that I would never have picked.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Something happened.
No, just in general. You mentioning about Grimnir and Toki. Mm. I never would have put them in the same sentence as stupidity, but I don't know.
Hmm. We shall see if others follow their example, or if they will apply more caution, like you would suggest.
They won't apply caution. I already know that for most of the people in the village. They run out, thinking they're invincible.
Fuck.
What are you looking at me like that for?
What's with the attitude? You never seemed to mind before.
No attitude. I just. When you cross your arms like that and look at me, I feel like I've done something wrong.
Did you? You have anything to
Something?
confess?
No.
I'm disappointed, Gita. As the priestess of Loki, I expected more of you.
You want me to confess something that I've done?
No. I wanted you to do something and be proud of it.
Oh.
Like when you changed the colors of the clothes, even though it was explicitly mentioned that it would be highly not appreciated by Helena.
Yeah, that was really funny. I did confess to her the next day, though. I felt really bad about it.
Gita,
I can't help myself.
you should have said it was Rune or Axel.
I could have. Mm. I feel like Rune could do with a bit more trouble in his life. He's always so careful and calculated.
Do not worry. He will get what he deserves.
But that makes it sound like a bad thing.
Bad things happen to good people all the time.
Mm. I suppose you're right. I wonder, do you ever get tired of trying to teach people lessons?
It is who I am, it is what I do.
Mm. But
Do
you
you
don't
ever
get
get
tired of it?
tired of being nice?
Yes. All the time.
And does it ever stop
Mm. It makes me grumpy for a little bit and I get mad.
you? So
And
do I.
then I get nice again, I suppose.
Well, in that case, we're not so different, you and I.
Mm. I feel like we are quite similar in that way. I do like to teach people lessons by showing them how their own actions feel. But I just usually do it in a nicer way, I suppose.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, it's a slow process, but it works sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mm.
Well, my lessons work all the time.
I feel like You may have had just a little bit more practice than I have.
Excuses.
Mm-hmm. I feel like some people don't want to learn a lesson and they will push against it for as long as they can, like my sister.
I'm starting to think that your sister is lost.
Mm. She is very lost.
Hopeless.
Seeing her in the vision drowning, trying to get up to the surface for air, but the waves just kept rolling over her. Seems like she's still stuck under those waves.
Seems like it,
But
doesn't it?
I feel like she's swimming down, not up. She
It's hard
keeps
to
chasing
swim.
after.
Go ahead.
Mm, you can go.
No, you can go.
Just gonna say that she wants certain things from certain people and they didn't deliver, but yet she still runs to them and tries to forget that they hurt her.
So ironic, isn't it? One would think that she would have a similar criticism about you. Yet, she is the embodiment of her own words. Hypocrite.
Yeah. Mm.
It's hard to swim up, Gita, when you're weighed down by a burden. First, you need to release the burden. Then you can emerge from water.
She's holding on to this burden pretty tight.
So she is. And it will be her downfall.
Mm. She asked me who I thought a good car would be for her. And she couldn't decide. But I think in the end, who she picked will do a good job.
It will not matter.
Mm.
The decision is meaningless, as is her own position. She is not fit to be a Carl or a house Carl. She is not even fit to be your sister at this point. All that she is a housewife.
Mm.
When I first met you, it felt like you were also drowning. But you learned that if you release the burden, at least for a moment, just to get enough oxygen, you will then gain enough strength to try to pull it back in with you, above water.
Hmm.
She never learned that lesson.
No. Do you know what she said when I told her about you and my past?
Tell me.
She was devastated that Ragnarok will be upon us sooner rather than later. And she was upset that she would never, well, she assumes that she will never have children and never amount to anything. And she said that her job now is just to protect me until we all die. And I told her that that was the stupidest thing I have ever heard.
She might as well be already dead.
Mm. I told her I don't need protecting. She needs to look after herself and work on what she needs. I feel like it went straight over her head.
I need to talk to her.
Mm.
Tell her to come to my shrine.
I will try. She is very upset.
It can't get any worse, right? Whatever I do to her, whatever I tell her.
I suppose that's true.
Tell her that if she doesn't come to my shrine, and if she doesn't talk to me, you will be the one who will reap the consequences, not her.
You know that that will make her come.
I'm counting on it.
I don't think there's anything she wouldn't do for me.
Then let's put it to the test.
She told me that she thinks I saved her the other day. That I pulled her out of the water. And she could hear my voice and she swam to it. And that's what pulled her out.
She was given another chance. Yet, she's wasting it.
Mm. Love does very strange things to one person. But when you confess your love to someone and they do not say it back, and then you walk away from them and they do not follow and then disappear for a few days, I don't know why you would want to run back to that and forgive them instantly without them explaining themselves. Seems a little foolish to me.
It is as they say. Love makes us foolish.
Mm.
However, that shouldn't be an excuse. The pull of love is difficult to resist, but it is possible. There are other ways to express love, other targets for it. Romantic love isn't the strongest one, no matter what some people think. When a mother is protecting her child, that is the true definition of love. When you sacrifice your life for someone you barely even know, that is love. When you defend your village against raiders from another tribe, knowing that it will probably cost you your life, that is love. When you don't eat for 3 days just to feed a starving orphan, that is love. When you kiss someone on the mouth, that is just passion.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I would agree. That's what I was trying to get her to see, but I won't give up on her. I'll keep trying.
I know you will. I won't either. She may be avoiding me, but she will not be able to do so forever. In the end, she must face her fears.
I suppose you're right.
And if she doesn't, then she will lose that which she loves the most.
Mm. I'm more concerned that I'm going to lose her. I need her to see that I don't need her to protect me. But I don't know how to show her that.
It's not your obligation to show her. If she's too blind to see it, that is her fault, not yours.
I suppose you're right.
You already did everything you could. Now it's my turn.
Hopefully, she will listen. Are you sure one of these statues aren't meant to be you? I mean,
Do
no,
I?
they look like you.
Do I look like either of these? Do you?
No,
Do
no.
you really see me as an old man with a beard? With a
Not
ridiculous
right
round
now.
helmet? Not right now. Wow.
But, I mean, I have seen you as an old lady, so
Would you prefer to see me like that all the time?
no.
Are you
I
sure?
was just looking. Yes, I'm sure. I prefer to talk to you as you are.
Are you really sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I have many forms. How about this one?
Oh. I'm not sure about the. Oh. Mm, that's better.
I'm glad you approve.
Not that you need my approval.
Maybe Magnus would be more comfortable if I was in my old lady form whenever I'm talking to you.
Mm,
Or is he still under the
possibly.
impression that you no longer talk to me?
He knows that you appear to me, yes.
I appear to you.
Yes.
You don't go to my shrine. You don't seek my presence. You're just a
He doesn't
victim.
know that.
Why?
Why doesn't he know?
Yes.
Mm,
Are you ashamed of me?
no, he's just concerned that you are going to hurt me and
I
asked me
already
to be
did.
safe. Yes. I am not ashamed. I show anyone that asks where your shrine is. Well, I try to show everybody if I can. I had many people going up there the other day on those jumping little things. And it was quite fun hearing everybody go splat and setting off the traps.
That was a nice diversion. You never answered my question.
Which question was that?
Why are you lying to him, the person you're about to marry?
I don't want him worrying about me. I can look after myself. He doesn't have the same connection to you that I do. I might be stupid and naive. I'm still trying to work that one out, but I don't think you want to hurt me. You might. Maybe you're just toying with me for fun. Maybe you will end up just torturing me to get out of me what you want and kill me. I don't know. I feel like if that's all you were here for, you would have done it. As you said, you're a very busy man.
Then why not tell him?
I don't want him to worry.
He already
He doesn't
does.
understand. I know, but he doesn't understand why I would want to still talk to you.
Then why don't you make him understand?
I have tried.
I know you did.
It's just easier like this for now. If he asks me directly, if he says, Gita, do you still go to Loki's shrine? I will, of course, say yes. I won't lie directly to him like that. I do tell him that I still talk to you, though. I haven't told him that you've disappeared out of my life completely, because I feel like that would just be too big of a lie. I don't want that.
I considered it. When you asked me, when you told me that everything you want is just a little bit of peace, calm, serenity, and I wanted to give it to you. You cannot achieve that when I'm here. But you are still going to my shrine, seeking my presence. So I gave you the truth, and I was hoping it would push you away. I was hoping it would make you realize.
Who you are?
Yes, and what I'm capable of.
Every single person in the village told me something terrible that you had done when I first mentioned that you had visited me. Everyone had told me about your children and the different things that you had done to different gods and their wives. Do you not think that would have been enough to scare me away then?
You're a tough nut to crack, Gita.
Maybe I don't want to be cracked.
Is that a euphemism?
I'm not sure.
Don't worry. I'm not here to crack you. Not anymore.
Mm. The few people I have told about you, the only one who understood was Mist. She was the only one who understood why I would want to keep in contact with you.
She knows that my pranks isn't why I'm truly here.
Mm-hmm. She is much wiser than most people give her credit for.
I agree.
That's why I explained my past to her and what you had done. Because I knew that she wouldn't judge and that she would understand. I almost feel like my sister was more upset about the village you burnt and all of her people that were in the village that died. And Magnus, well, his answer is the same as everything. That it's the past, it'll be okay, and don't talk to him ever again. Which is fine. And I do understand where he is coming from, yes, but
At least he's
no
finally
other.
worried about you.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not afraid to show it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you're still talking to me? To keep him on his toes? Are you using me to make him jealous?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to make him jealous. If I wanted to push him, make him jealous, I feel like I shouldn't have agreed to marry him. I don't want him to feel insecure like that. Like that I would leave him. A little bit of a scare is nice. And it helped push him in the right direction to work out what he truly wanted, I suppose. And it helped me see that he actually did truly want me and wasn't just using me for comfort. And you helped him see that and helped me realize that, and I will be forever grateful for that. And this is why I would like to keep talking to you. Because I know, yes, the things you have done to me most of my life are pretty horrific, but as Mist said, the past, actually, you might have said it too, but the past shapes who we are. And without that, I would have been a completely different person. I would have been one of the shield maiden, Odin worshipping, fighting people, warriors. And maybe I never truly would have used my gifts. I was forced to see that people could abuse my gift and try to force visions out of me. I was strong enough to not let that happen. You have shown me how strong I can be when I need to be, and that my kindness may be a weakness sometimes. As long as I back it up, it is a very big strength of mine. Have you not done all those nice things? Okay, you don't have to admit it. Mm.
When you and your
You know
sister
that.
were born, I saw your path. I saw many of them.
Oh,
All of them ended prematurely. All of them had one thing in common. You were together. You were happy, safe, and secure with your parents. Yet every time a tragedy occurred, it was always something different. A raid, bandits, famine, disease, wild bear.
so I was destined to die.
Human beings are flexible. When you introduce struggle into the equation, you make them stronger. Through suffering and pain, they emerge powerful and victorious. Some, only those that are strong. Others succumb to the trials and they simply die. In all those visions, your powers were stronger. Those around you knew about it, and as you said, they used you because of it. They exploited you, even your sister and your family.
Mm.
It was paramount for you to learn how to control them. I have seen many seers who went mad because their powers were too strong. They were unrecognizable from a town drunk or a person who became insane. I'm not telling you because I want you to think differently of me, my motives, or my actions. I'm telling you, Gita, because I want you to be proud of what you have achieved, what you've overcome, and how far you've gotten. If your sister decides to not seek me out, this is the key to help her realize that you no longer need her to protect you. You already won.
I see. So I need to let her make her mistakes and do it on her own.
That's not enough.
No.
I never apologized to you, Gita, for the things I did. I didn't apologize because I'm a god, or because I think that I don't make mistakes. I never apologized to you because if I didn't do what I had to do, you wouldn't have been here. Or your sister.